Uh-oh, another bulb out. (2005) Porsche Cayenne. One of the brake bulbs, when you press on the brake pedal, is out. So let's determine which bulb is out. I'm gonna press the brake pedal. Alright, it looks like it's the passenger bulb. Let's replace that. Now before we continue, let's get our Porsche special tool. Our special tool is in the trunk. Under the trunk cover, next to our tool set. This one. Now if you don't have this, you can buy it online or from a dealer. If you don't have it, you're gonna have a challenge doing our project. Holding the taillight assembly in place are two screws. Now there are two covers or grommets covering the screws. To take out the grommets, there's a slot at the bottom where you can slide a flathead screwdriver to remove them. So slide your flathead and pop out the screw or the cover for the screw. That's one, and here's another one. Next, the two screws are T30 screws, so use a T30 bit to remove them. That's one. And that's two. Let me move you backwards a bit. Now we can wiggle out the taillight assembly. With the taillight assembly out, we can take out the wire connector. To take out the wire connector, push in the connector first, then pull up on the tab so that it would have space to unlock it. Then pull out the wire connector. There you go. Now let's separate the socket base from the taillight assembly. Holding the base of the socket in place are M6 inverted nuts. That is why we need our Porsche special tool to take out those inverted M6 nuts. So slide in your Porsche tool and turn counterclockwise to remove them. Alright, that's one. This is how it looks like. Two. Three. And last one, the messed up one that we fixed off camera a few weeks ago. And four. Now we can separate the base from the taillight assembly. There you go. Now this is the brake light bulb or brake bulb that turns on when you press the brake pedal. To remove it, simply press down a bit, turn it counterclockwise 1/4, and then pull out. Now we turn it 1/4 out so that the dimples on the bulb base goes through the slots on the socket so it can pull out. Now I forgot to mention that the bulb that we need for this replacement is a 7506. And if you have gloves, this is the correct time to put them on because we don't want moisture from our hands to get transferred to the bulb because that would lessen or shorten the life of the bulb. So if you have gloves, please put them on now. Here's a side-by-side comparison of the old bulb. See, it's dark, looks like it is out. And this is the new bulb. Now to put it in, align the dimples again on the slots on the socket base. There you go. Then turn it 1/5 or 1/4 clockwise to lock it in place. There you go. Now before we reassemble the taillight assembly with the socket base, Let's test the bulbs first. To test the brake bulb, we're gonna temporarily reconnect the wire connector. Now I'm gonna go inside to press the brake pedal to see if it works. Alright, it works. We're good. Now let's reassemble the taillight assembly. The reassembly process is just the reverse on how you removed it. So let's start by putting back the base of the sockets on the taillight assembly. Align the holes with the threads on the assembly. Next, let's put the Porsche special nuts to hold the assembly in place. Start by hand tightening them to prevent it from cross-threading. Then, use your Porsche special tool to tighten them up snug but not too tight. Now let's put back the taillight assembly in place. Now let's reinstall the wire connector. Make sure it snaps in place. There you go. Then, insert the metal ball in its socket on the body of the vehicle. So align it there while you push the taillight assembly in. Might take a few tries, but it should go in. There you go. Now let's reinstall the T30 Torx screw. And don't forget the grommets or covers for the screw. And you're done. With the taillight assembly installed, let's test the lights. Turning on the park lights. Brake lights. Alright, we're good. Yes! That's it. And just to double check, here is the center console. And as you can see, there are no more brake warning lights. Yes, the issue has been resolved. And that is how to fix a brake light warning on a 2005 Porsche Cayenne. Thank you for watching.